Hello everyone, George Packard, Family Lawn and Landscape, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about bidding commercial properties for the shrub trimming maintenance, okay? So, a lot of you have asked about it. There's a job right here that we've just gotten, and I'm going to show you how to bid that, show you how we bid it, and that'll give you an idea what you need to do in your neighborhoods and how you can bid these jobs. So, if you want to show them the apartment complex, they have like 6 buildings in here. Kind of give you a tour of the site. Now what they want us to bid are all the shrub trimming on this property, okay? So they have 6 buildings basically. And they have the garages over here, so you have to be able to get the garages and whatnot also for all these properties. It's a pretty big complex for anybody, I guess you would say. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot bigger ones out there, but in our small town here, this is a nice one to get. Okay. This comes out of here, I believe. Have some new ones that are coming in across the street over there. We're going to make sure that we talk to those people as soon as we can. But for now, I'm going to give you an idea of what we're going to do here and how we're going to bid this. So we'll start with this back building right here, and I'm just going to walk you around one building and give you an idea how to do it, and you'll have it in no time. Alright, so let's go have a look at it. Okay, so we're just gonna pick a corner. So we'll just start right on this corner right here. And I'll tell you how I bid it, and maybe give you guys an idea how I do it, and then you can kind of adapt it to the way you want to do it. But for example, I'm going to start on this corner right here. Now I know that this building, just from looking at it, has 4 of these, okay? So what I'm going to do, this isn't your typical little shrub, okay? This thing is going to take you a little time. You got to get a ladder, you got to trim it up nice. These cedars take a while, so to get them to look nice. So, and then you've got a lot of cleanup. You got to get all this stuff out of here. So you got to clean it out of the bed. You got to blow it all out, get it out here on the lawn. That's the first thing. It's way easier to pick up if you get it off these rocks. So when you guys are working and you're trying to pick it up off these rocks like this, you know, it takes a long time. Plus you're getting rocks in your hands and they end up out here. Take a blower. I come in with a blower, blast this stuff out of the beds. Take a little rake if you have to, lightly rake it out. Get it out here in the lawn. Way easier to pick up out on the lawn. So, any of these, right off the bat, what I'm going to say is I want 25 bucks to trim that, because I know it's going to take me a little while to do it. I know on this particular building, just from looking at it, there's one on each corner. So you can see one there, same on the other side. So that's 4 of them at 25 bucks. Alright, so now let's walk, and I'll show you how I bid this, and it's pretty quick. You basically just have to walk around it. I'm going to look at these shrubs right here, and I want 5 bucks a shrub to do this, okay? So let's start walking. So I'm going to go 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 right off the bat. Now these are going to be my small shrubs, okay? So small shrubs, 5 bucks a piece, alright? Something like this. This is not a smaller shrub, it's actually a bigger shrub, okay? So, this being a bigger shrub, I'm gonna count this as 2. So, in other words, I want 10 bucks to do this shrub, okay? So, we've got 6 back here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna go 7, 8, count this as 2. Same thing with this, so 9, 10. Now I'm gonna look in here, so it's gonna be 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and again, this is bigger, I'm going to count it as 2, so 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Alright, so now, keep track of that. So you've got 25 right here. Now we're going to go around the end. And again, we already counted these guys. We already know what we're going to do with those big ones. Now we're going to count here. Now this is bigger also. So, you got one here, one here. Count that as 2, so that's 4. Same thing, count this as 2, so you got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Okay? There's 14 on the end. Now, it doesn't mean that it's going to be the exact measurements all the way around the building, because you're going to be missing shrubs here and there. Like if you look into that corner, right up in there, you'll see that there is a shrub missing. Okay? So you can't just say, hey, one side's got 25, the other side should have 25. You can't do that. You don't know for sure. So we're going to start here again because we've already counted the big ones in. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey.
Smile for the camera.
Smile for the camera, yes ma'am. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This one's actually pretty big. We'll be all right with that. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Again, we'll count this as 2, so you're at 20. Again as 2, so you're at 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Okay? And now, let's see how this is missing some shrubs also. So you only have 1. We'll count this as 2. So you got 2, 3, 4. Alright? So you got 4. So now, what I'm going to do, as soon as I can see where I'm at here with this bright sun, so I'm going to add those up. So we got 25 plus 14 plus 28 plus 4 is 71. So we have 71 shrubs, and I'm going to times that times $5 a piece, which is what I get around here, and that brings me a total of $355 that I want to trim these shrubs. Okay? So I've developed a little pattern and a system for doing this. Back when the early days, and in some neighborhoods you got to watch this. Some neighborhoods you can't get $5 a piece to trim these. Sometimes you have to get half that amount, especially if you're in the bigger cities to where you're competing with a lot of people. So this is in a smaller city, like 8,000 people here in Wisconsin, where I'm at right now. So for me, this is going to be an easy job for me to pick up. Okay, so, and I already have my cost built in. You may say $5 a shrub. Well, that's expensive, George, but it's really not, because think about this. Now we've got to come here with a dump truck. We've got to haul that stuff away. We got to clean it up. It's not just trimming it. It's cleaning up the beds, making sure it's shaped nice, clean up all the debris, haul it away, dump it, and you have all those expenses. You have labor you have to pay out of there too. So that's how I bid these buildings. Like I said, you have to look at them. The garages now, on this end of the garage, there's nothing over there. But you get on the other side, they have some massive ones. So let's walk over there, and I'll show you real quick on how to bid those things. As long as we're talking about this. And I walk every building. I don't just take this and times it times 6. I don't do that. I walk every building because I know there's more or less shrubs on every building. They're never the same. Unless it would be a new construction, then sometimes they're the same. But generally, just because of the shrub loss that you get, and some that are way overgrown, like what you'll see over here. All right. So you got something like this, and this isn't real bad, but I'm going to look at this and say, okay, I want $10 to do this thing, okay? And I'm going to count the shrubs, the small ones that are in here. So you got 1, 2, 3. I'm going to trim these flowers up. You have 4, 5, 6. And then all the big ones I'm going to count as 2. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm gonna count this as 16 shrubs that have to be done. Times it times 5, that's gonna be my number for taking care of this. So, hopefully that gives you an idea on how to bid these projects. It's easy to do. Just give them your numbers. When you get into the tree trimming, that's a little different story. So, he hasn't asked us for the trees yet. We're gonna work on that though. As soon as we get done with this, I'm gonna approach him. So he's got a lot of trees on the property, and I'm gonna go after that too. So you don't just go after the shrub trimming. You let him know, hey, we mow grass, we trim trees, we fertilize, we could spray all these beds. We see weeds in them, I'm gonna point those things out to the guy. At the end of the day, point it out to him because I'm always after that extra money that we're gonna get. So that being said, hopefully you guys have learned something from this. We're gonna get busy and make some money. Thanks for watching.